Hey, I'm Innocent Bayon, your go-to for all things hair, self-care, and self-improvement. If you're new here, thank you for joining me. If you're returning, I'm so happy to have you back. As some of you may know, about 4 months ago, I went on a journey to becoming a straight hair natural. And to be honest, all it took was a couple of curls not bouncing back the way I needed them to for me to decide that the straight hair natural life is not for me. So with that being said, I want to walk y'all through my straight to curly hair routine from start to finish. Let's get into it. Okay, I'm gonna jump straight into it and show y'all what's under my bonnet. Psych, y'all know I'm just playing. No jump scares here. Why? Because say it with me. We prioritize our hair and scalp health and we do not neglect ourselves. Okay, so although my hair doesn't look too crazy in my opinion, it definitely still needs a little bit of TLC. As y'all can see, my ends need to be trimmed. My hair needs to be hydrated and moisturized. So today is going to be a full straight to curly routine. We're gonna wash, condition, deep condition, trim. I'm gonna start off with my trim. Let's just get into it.
Young and fine and dark and handsome, the boy from South Detroit came bossing and I can't keep my panties from dropping. He's so fly, fly. Moving so fast, don't hurt yourself. I can't keep up with all the lies you tell yourself. You kinda cute, but ain't too much, don't play yourself. I'm not the one, but we can still pretend.
Done with this trim, and I want to give y'all a really quick story time as to why I don't get my hair professionally cut. I know y'all probably hear hair horror stories all the time, and this is exactly that. This is one of my 2 hair horror stories. It took 2 times for me to start doing it myself, even though I've always done hair, so I should have been doing it myself. But you know, sometimes you just want to treat yourself and have somebody else do it. I went to a salon for a trim. My hair was fairly healthy. When I sat down in this lady's chair, I let my hair out of the bun. And the first words out of her mouth were, "Wow, I'm so jealous." And y'all know what I should have did? I should have got up and left. But I didn't think much of it. I kind of just laughed it off. And I'm like, you know, people say stuff like that all the time and they mean it as a compliment. I didn't think she meant anything malicious by it. So I was sitting in front of a mirror for this trim. Obviously, she started in the back. And I'm like, okay, this is going fine. But she gets to the front and I see how much she's cutting. And I'm like, how much of my hair did you cut in the back? And she's like, oh, I just cut the split ends off. And I'm like, my ends weren't split that far. I know what needed to be cut. And it wasn't until she got to like the middle that I realized how much she was cutting. And I was like, why are you cutting so much of my hair off? Like, I spoke up immediately. And instead of her saying like, oh, this hair is damaged, she just looked at me and was like, oh, the hair, this is not a lie. And she tried to keep things really light and jokey, but it wasn't funny. It wasn't a joke. Because even if my ends were split 4 inches, why not say like, hey, this much hair is damaged. Let's agree to cut this much now and this much later if you're not comfortable, or if you're comfortable, let's just chop it. And that didn't happen. So I was like, you know what? Let me go on YouTube and learn how to trim my ends to the best of my ability. Do I trim my ends perfectly every time? Probably not, but I do get the job done and I make sure they're healthy and trimmed regularly. Then I'm almost done. Got this little section in the front. If you follow me on other social media platforms, I spoke on it there. So you probably know about my other hair horror story where the salon slipped some type of chemical relaxer and something that they used on my hair and damaged my curl pattern. I went in for a curly cut. If y'all want to hear that full story, let me know. But until then, we're gonna finish up this trim. Alright, the trim is complete. Let's hop into this wash.
Put that shit in your nose. That's the diary. Doing shit that nobody knows. In the streets, they be thinking you're a lady.
dark down there. I won't blow your backyard. I hope that's okay. I can't leave you alone. Oh, no. 24 hours. Lately I've been thinking about how you as real as they come. But you would rather be on them drugs. If I would rather hang with my thugs. Fun when you've been draining me out. You know that. You know that well.
Alright y'all, at this moment I knew I messed up. Typically it takes less than a minute for my curls to revert back to thick and juicy, but here I am like 5 minutes in on my first shampoo and they're still not giving. I mean, they are giving like, you know, slightly heat damage, but that is the opposite of what I wanted them to give. Although I do love my hair, my primary goal is to take care of it and to keep it healthy and flourishing. I don't have an unhealthy attachment to my hair, so when it comes to things like heat damage, it's not the end of the world. We'll stay away from heat for a while, do a few protein treatments, and keep using shampoos, conditioners, and oils that focus on bond repair, and we'll be good.
Running back to the strip club, I'm never going back, never going back. No, you can't make me. Never going back, never going back. They never take me. I've been enough of petty dudes. I've had enough of shitty news. I had a thing for dirty shoes since I was 10. Love dirty men alike. Ooh, better day than catch this day. Ooh, I just take it day by day.
After I cleanse my hair and scalp, I like to go in with the Divi Revitalize and Detoxify Scalp Serum. This serum is lightweight and it's infused with amino acids and peptides to improve the appearance of thin hair. I prefer this over scalp oiling because it hydrates and moisturizes my scalp without clogging my pores. All I do is apply it to my scalp and then massage it in for a few minutes. It has a very herbal smell that I love. It's like eucalyptus and mint, and it also gives my scalp that tingly feeling while it's working, which I also personally love. This is the final step before styling, so let's move along. We are doing a very, very quick and simple wash and go. I'm only using one product for this, not including the bonding oil that I'm gonna put on my hair before I start.
PM and send a text to your DM. Falling for your fucking hair, too early for your fucking nails. You running out of shoes to wear, so I bought you another pair. Girl, I got you another dress, so bring your ass up down them stairs. I buy you shit because you wear it. Impressed because you know I care. Bitch, you know you love it here. That's why you keep on coming there. Your nigga can't compete, I swear. He tried but now he look too weird, baby. I'll come and slide by 8 PM and send a text to your DM. Finally for your your fucking hair. Too early for your fucking nails. You running out of shoes to wear, so I bought you another pair.
Been a few hours, but it feel like days. Only been days, but it feel like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once. Life move fast when you do what you want. At this time, doing what I want. Hope you know what you want. Who you want?
I don't know. Turn up.
My new bitch look like Halle Berry, but she don't love me, she too scary. My old bitch fun like Jackie Brown. I don't wanna know, but she too down. Will you be my leading lady? I want a contract, yeah, no, maybe. In the meantime,
I know what I want.
it's some me time.
Hope you know what you want.
Baby, I love myself, I don't know. Leave me here out.
So this is what my curls are looking like, completely dry. I do like my day 1 wash and go to look like a day 3 wash and go, so I am gonna pick it out, but I wanna show y'all where my heat damage is. We got a few pieces that are straggly on the ends, but keep in mind this is my first wash day since I wore my hair straight for 4 months, so I am gonna wash it a couple more times. I'm gonna do a bond treatment and a protein treatment. If treating them doesn't help, I'm gonna go ahead and cut them off.
Hope you know what you want.
It doesn't look like much of a difference, but it did a little something. This is as much volume as I'm gonna get for day 1 hair that still has somewhat of a gel cast on it, but I want this wash and go to last, so I won't tease it and frizz it up too much. That's the whole routine, start to finish, straight to curly hair. If you love to learn anything from this video, hell, even if you were just entertained, make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all the same time, same place next, probably not the same place, but I'll see y'all the same time next week.